Alright, we live? Sweet. Awesome. Alright. I don't know if I had to set anything up. Okay, great. Alright, we're just at the RC course today at the house. Gonna do a little run around, test a few obstacles out, talk about some upcoming events, stuff like that. Kind of just chill for today. Maybe I'll set you guys down on a tripod and chain some obstacles around, stuff like that. Let's get started. All right. I'm driving my SEX10 II. Got a Holmes Hobbies BRXL ESC with a Torque Master 35 turn. Got a Savox servo in there, you can tell because it's a noisy one. This is where the mud pit used to be. We're in the middle of a drought right now, so there's not a whole lot of mud at the moment. It's all dried up. Oh, what was that? What'd you do? We just rubbing? Oh, I hate that. Get that down there. We didn't suck anything up, did we? No? No, I think that's just fender rub. These tires are a little bigger than what I'm used to running. I don't know if I'm going to keep these tires on here or not. See if I can back up. This is the whole course I have set up for right now. We are planning expanding in the future, but this is all I can keep up with at the moment. And I'm just barely keeping up with it. Between weed eating, between organizing, a lot of upkeep. All right, let's take a little tour through the course as it sits right now. No, I did suck something up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Is that? Get out of here. There's gonna be some more obstacles in here soon. I just gotta keep that grass from growing up over everything. In here, then out of there. Let me tell you, I've had this teeter-totter for probably, it's probably almost 2 years old now. And it is all kinds of rickety. Lots of loose boards and stuff. But I like it that way, you know. It kind of gives it a... I mean, it's been broken. And I just keep it held together just barely enough. I don't want it to be fancy and nice. That kind of kills the fun. You can see how well it's all bent up. Rock course is probably the newest, well, almost the newest edition. That tire is the newest edition. I got that from my buddy. Let's see here. This section right here is just another way in and out of the rock course. Mainly I set up this section for 10th scale, and then all these smaller rocks and stuff is for the 24th and 18th scale to go around. So kind of a multi-scale course area. I plan on rearranging some stuff. I might do that today, we might not, it just depends. Depends on how much work I feel like doing. Right now there's nothing too crazy complicated in the course. Everything's pretty easily doable. Yeah, there's not no crazy flexy spots or anything. Just enough to kind of test how the rigs work. That's a good spot. This is a great spot for photos because this is usually where things start to flex out. Have that tire sucked up in there pretty good. Pretty decent amount of flex for the old XJ. Woo. Also tests your side hill a little bit because the front end's gonna sink down in just a second once it comes over that rock. That's where a lot of trucks flip over. It's coming off of that top brick. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Nice. And then the back's gonna suck down. Yep, that's another good flex spot there. I have the green Endura inserts. You can see how soft they are. That sidewall crinkles down pretty good. I may upgrade to the blue if this truck gets any heavier, but right now I think the greens are the way to go at the moment with the current weight. If I put that hard body on, I may put blues in there. I gotta figure out a better turnaround right here so I don't have to back up, but this is the stuff I'm trying to get rid of here, is all of that constant weeding to get rid of this stuff because it's all rooted in here. And I have liner. I've got this liner stuff in here, but it really did not make much of a difference because stuff just grows right up through it. You know, I don't know. Maybe I need more thicker layer of pea gravel or something to keep stuff down, but we'll work on it. It's all a learning process. This might be difficult. I've never tried this obstacle with this rig. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're doing all right. I'd say that's at least 45 degrees, maybe 50. Whoa. Whoa, that front end's unloading. See that? Oh. I don't know if I can make it this side. Ooh, she wants to roll. See what the problem is here. Front end's a little too light, I think. Oh, come on. Drop down, drop down, drop down. Hey, all right. Not bad, not bad. Uh-oh. Hey, all right. Doing better than the Gladiator did. Probably a wheelbase thing. Look at that. It's a nice obstacle. Not a whole lot of room for error. but I just couldn't resist. The lugs on this tire, had to use them for something. Look at that. That's sick right there. That's some epic flex. DJ, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I can just barely see my screen. It's a little sunny out today. Oh, there we go. Nice. Staying pretty slick. Oh, now this is narrow right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it this narrow because it kind of makes it to where I can only drive a couple of trucks through here. Oh, come on. Oh, perfect. Oh, the mirrors. Watch the mirrors. Oh, that's where a real XJ would have those fancy folding mirrors. Oh, come on. It's going to try and snap that mirror off. And I don't have a spare mirror to put on there. Oh, come on. Yep. See, our back end's already off the tire almost. Come on. Maybe we can wiggle out of it. Oh. I'm glad I got that on camera. Wow. Save the mirror. Woo. That's a tight squeeze, man. Oh, this is a perfect time to show you. I've got a little scale RC inside the RC. You can see the little controller and little Jeep in there with the driver. Got Frank Castle in there driving. Smooth. All right. See what the damage is on that. I heard my inner fender crack a little bit. I got 3D printed fenders. Yeah, that got a little hurt. That'll be all right. I tell you what, we'll remove that and glue it back later. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it'll stay. No, maybe. Yeah, you can see that 3D printed fender that snapped due to heat a long time ago, and I've just been gluing it and taping it ever since. I may end up just taking the inner fenders out of this. I like inner fenders. It completes the scale look to it, but man, it is sensitive. Let's see if we can tuck that in there a little bit. There we go. There we got some clearance. All right, where to now? I tell you what, let's do the tank trap, even though there's no water, but we'll go through the tank trap. Now there is going to be a much cooler section. I'm waiting to get new tires on my 1-to-1, but I'm going to take those old tires and make a full-fledged tunnel all the way through here. I think that'll be pretty wicked, because then we can drive over top of it and drive through it, and it'll be really cool. I'm hoping. Which those are, I think that's for a 20-inch rim, and I'm rocking 15, so it's going to be a little tight at the start and end, but it'll open up in the middle. But let's finish out this tank trap. Starts about through there. Get over here. Now when the rainy season comes back and I can get all this grass out of here, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a fair bit of depth. Water would normally be about up to the hood, and then there's this upper section here. So you're constantly going up and down all the way out through the course. And it gets progressively deeper as you go. I used to have an exit, but it grew up on me. Whoa. I haven't decided what to use that for yet. That's all my materials that I'm going to eventually build some items out of. But I did have it set up to where you could drive out of this. Just more of an upkeep thing. Just got to keep fighting the wilderness, trying to take it back. I have more materials over here that I'm planning on building. I think we're gonna take this fence down and move it about maybe 10 or 12 feet over here. And then this is gonna be an even higher up raised section with a bunch of wooden structures is what I'm thinking. So as you progressively go this way, you're gonna get deeper and deeper into the course, is my plan. It never works out that way, but that's what I'm thinking. And then this is another way in and out. I have a hole dug here that I'm slowly working on. Going to be a deeper section to the mud pit when we get some more water in. Should be pretty fun getting in and out of there. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up pretty soon. My phone's yelling at me, telling me it's too hot. This is my drainage, because this area holds a lot of water, so I only want to hold water up to a certain point, otherwise it starts to backflow into the whole course. So once it reaches a certain point to make the mud pit, I have the rest flow excess into the yard that way. I learned that the hard way, because eventually it backflowed all the way up into the rock course and everything. But we're going to do a couple more harder lines, maybe try and come up over top of that tire, and then we're going to have to call it quits, I think. Phone's starting to get hot. It's the only thing I can really complain about these Google phones is that the quality starts to drop as it heats up in the sun, which if you're not filming in direct sunlight, you really don't have any issues most of the time. But it is a sunny day out. It's supposed to be about 90 degrees today. So that explains why it's already getting hot. Oh, got a little bit of wheel spin. Oh yeah, way too easy. Way too easy. Let's try that again on the harder side. These are some more old tires that I decided to make into obstacles. There we go. Now we got some serious wheel spin. See if we can bump it. Nice. Right on. I have there's a poll going on my community page if you guys haven't checked that out. But this chassis I'm running right here, I put 3 different bodies on this chassis. And I have a poll going on to see which one is everyone's favorite. Which I'm not going to say my personal favorite because I don't want to sway the poll any, but I want to hear everybody's opinion on that, because I have 2 XJ bodies for this chassis, and then I have a Comanche body that's a hard body. And Rock the Ozarks is coming up, and I want to see which body I think would be the most popular to run on this for that event. Now this body, which I have it over here, actually won 2nd place in the show and shine. How about that? So I don't necessarily want to run this body, but if it's a popular body, I'll run it. It just depends. Oh, this might be harder going this direction. Maybe not. It might be easy street. We'll see. No, it's kicking it over. Oh. Come on, grip, grip. Hey, there you go. Right on, right on. Ooh, that's a good shot. I like that. Now if we can just make it down without rolling. You got this. You got this. I've gotten so comfortable driving one-handed that I actually drive better with one hand than I do with both. The majority of the time I'm driving, I'm filming, so I kind of have to drive one-handed. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. You got this. You got this. Nice. All right. Well, that's been a tour of the course. I would keep it going longer, but my phone's unhappy